Hi, happy Memorial Day. It's Vicky, the Happy Budgeting Mom. Today I am going to be cash stuffing my Christmas binder and the 8 savings challenges that I have in here. I am close to finishing a couple of them. So fingers crossed that they get some money and we get done with with some of these today. I would like to finish up some savings challenges before the end of the month. That would be really nice because I do want to do some cash reallocations at the end of the month, as well as transfer whatever I can to my high yield savings so it can just grow a little bit of money for me before the holidays. We are working with 8 different challenges today, and $80 is what I'm going to have. So we'll see what we can do here. Since it is the end of the month, and I know that I want to get some of these done. Well, there's only one that's close to being finished. I want to make sure everybody's in frame. I need to pan out a little bit. Okay. Because normally I don't check this and I'm always out of frame. All right. So, like I said, I have $80. I have it all in twos. And as I finish up, I'm going to cash condense what I can. So then I have the twos available to me next week. I think going into it, this one only needs $2. And I was not able to finish this last week because I didn't have any money extra to finish. So I think just straight away, this one's going to get done and removed from the group. Just so it can be finished. I don't have anything else that's even remotely close to being finished. So we will just divvy up the money. This particular, let me see, who needs the most? Because I wonder if whoever needs the most should be 1 and 5. Maybe we'll do that. This one by Canadian Finance Journey will be worth 1 if I roll number 1, or if I roll number 5, it'll go here. And then this will be 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. How about that? That sounds good. And I do have an 8-sided die that when I roll it, whichever number I land on, they will get $2, a $2 bill. And I will, yeah, let's do that. 2 of the $2 bills. So they'll get $4 each time. We'll do that. How about that? Okay. So hopefully you guys aren't confused. Hopefully I'm not confused and this will go very well. So like I had said, today is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. If you or a family member served, thank you very much. I hope that you are enjoying this holiday today with your family. Maybe you're able to do some outdoor barbecuing. This one is kind of between 2 and 8. Okay, it's 8. I think that I tested enough for it to go. I'm not doing anything today. I'm just going to stay in the house, try to stay cool. It has been over 100 degrees here where I live. It's ridiculous. I am going to be creating some new savings challenges and things today because I just need to start building up my Etsy store, building up some extra income to come in because shortly I will be losing my job. The company that I work for has sold to another company. That company currently is going through what I like to call like a inspection escrow period, but it's the government wait period. And I guess that's just for the government and other departments to verify that the sale's on the up and up. There's no money laundering. No one owes the government any money. That everything is as it should be for these investors, etc. And so we're here for at least 60 days. And then after that, I don't know. On Thursday, the company did already let go of one department. It was at 7. And that was 3 people in that little department. This one is getting nothing. Number 1. I have $2 left, and I'm gonna, well, I'll roll it. Okay, number 6, which, okay, it worked out that it got that anyway. But anyway, I have decided a couple of different things for the meantime. I'm going to start heavily working on my crafts, my savings challenges, anything that I can for my craft fairs, for my Etsy store, whatever, just so I have a little bit of income coming in just in case. And then also to be putting away for savings, because I am working on my 1 month ahead. I should finish that this month. Then I'm starting the 2nd month ahead. And according to my budget, I should have that by December. But if I don't have a job, then I may not. I also am going to, I think, I'm probably 90% sure that I am going to start a wedding planning business. But because I do have the ability to be a wedding officiant, I'm also a notary, not that you need to have that to get married. But I do cake toppers, different wedding signs, different things for weddings. I make wedding vow books, etc. And I'm thinking, you know what? I know a lot of people in the wedding industry. My daughter is also in the wedding industry. My littlest daughter used to be, and she's like, why don't you start this business? We can do it together. And so I'm really leaning towards doing that. Granted, being a wedding planner will not make the kind of money that I need for, to equal what I'm making right now. I don't think the town and city that I live in or near can do that. But it's a good start. And then we'll just see what else I can do, what else can happen. It's going to be extremely hard for me to go and work in an office somewhere because I used to work in an office. But now that I've been home since COVID, since that time I've had my heart surgery. I am still trying to recover from that. I still have a broken sternum from that. I work from my bed. So to go and sit in an office all day, I don't know if I can physically do it. So, yeah, so there's just still a lot of questions, but a lot of ideas. And I'm just going to pray about it, see what happens. And, God's will be done. So that's all I can say about that. But at least I have a starting point. I know, something, I guess. So sorry for all the chit chat. This first Christmas savings challenge is by Canadian Finance Journey. It has 32 little lights. Each light is $1. Today, this one got a lot. It received 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. $28. That's super fantastic. I'm going to trade that in though. For 25, 6, 7, 8. So here's 28. And then we're going to be able to color in all of these. I'm just going to go like this to make it easy. And we can do all but 4 down here. Instead of me sitting here doing each one. This is a pretty savings challenge though. But this one is by Canadian Finance Journey. And that got a lot of money today. And it's probably because it was number 1 and number 5. So, all right. So this I can put back over here because I like having my 2s for the next week coming up. So I like to cash them in as much as I can. This savings challenge is by Kate's Place Budgets. It's Santa with the star that he's going to put on the tree. Each one of these ornaments is $1. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So we can color in 8 of these. So how is everybody doing? How was your week? I hope that you had a really great one, and I hope that you get to have the day off today. I feel like it's just too hot to work. You know, come summertime, it's like everybody should get the summer off like the kids get out of school. My grandson is finished with school. He finished on Thursday, and nobody could be more pleased than I am. Oh, this was a horrible school year for him. He had a horrible teacher. And we tried to get him into a different class, and the principal kept arguing with us. It's like, oh, just give her a chance. Oh, just do this. Oh, just do that. And it's like his first grade year completely ruined. I think instead of him getting smarter, it dumbed him down. Needless to say, without me getting into a whole bunch of details, is she will not be a teacher again this year. And, or maybe ever. So lucky for all the future students. But that doesn't help my grandson any this year, does it? This one is by Uma Crafts and Budgets. And it is, we need $8 to finish that. And as it turns out, we got $8. So we can go ahead and color these in. And we get to ring the bell today. We get to finish another savings challenge for today. So that is 2. And let me put this in that pile so we can finish that one up as well. So yay! We get to ring our bell. Woohoo! We have this one coming up next week, also by Uma Crafts and Budgets. So that one is all set to go. And then we have this one by me, which is the Happy Budgeting Mom. Oh, I wanted to trade this in, but I don't think I have enough ones. I don't, but I can do that. And then I have these twos for next time. All right, because I do want to keep those 2s. Okay, so we have this roll and save that I created. It is out on the Ko-Fi shop, and I just found some ones so I can do that other one. Let me go back. I forgot that I had made a set of change elsewhere so I could have change. So there we go. Sorry for jumping all over the place, but I just want to keep all of these things together and making sense and whatnot. Okay, so this one is available on my Ko-Fi, along with a couple of other Christmas savings challenges. And this one should have saved $16, I think, because 4 and 4 is 16. So we have 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I am going to go ahead and put this away and grab a 10. Okay, and we still have 16. Perfect. So this challenge is all finished. Woohoo! All right, so this Winter Savings by Angela Marie 888 only received $2 this time, but that's okay. $2 is better than no dollars. So there we go. So this one will be finishing up May and going into June with us. Okay. This one here is by Madeline Budgets. It has a gingerbread house on it. Very cute. It received 2, 4, 6, 8. So we can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one will be going into June with us as well, because I think that this is the last. I should have done this yesterday, actually, because Christmas savings challenges I do on Sunday, but I was so busy yesterday. I went out to a couple of bookstores with my mom. I went to a used bookstore looking for a couple of books, which I did find, which I was glad, you know, since you get them at a discount. There was one that I really, really wanted to get, and it wasn't there yet. And I didn't realize that it was brand new. It was supposed to be released June 3rd, but I went over to Barnes & Noble. They had it. I got it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's a thriller, mystery, murder kind of thing. And everybody who has received it from the publishing company was saying how wonderful it is. You know, you're hooked. You won't know the killer until the last page, blah, 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 whatever. So I started reading it last night, got up to page 57. I already knew who the killer was and why she did it. And it's super disappointing that they couldn't keep it a secret from me. But I have never read a book ever in my entire life where I didn't know early on who did it, why they did it. And it's so disappointing. And I was complaining about that to my daughter last night. And she's like, why don't you write your own book then? I'm like, maybe I will. Okay, so this one here is also by me. And it received 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Ooh, $20. We're finishing this up. Because we only needed 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And so this should be all finished. And okay, so this one should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have $40 in this challenge. There's 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 38. So we're short 2. Is that right? 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Okay. So I am going to, well, I'm going to trade this for as low as I can go, which is going to be this. I don't have any other 20s today, but that's better than having all of these 2s in there. I do need to go to the bank though and get some other money, because the other day when I went to get some money for my cash stuffing, I ended up with a $20 star note. And so that is going to go into my star notes, and I have to have another $20 to put into my envelope. So there's that. I mean, I like getting star notes, but it's like, oh, it throws out my budget. All right, so this one is done. Woohoo! And I will replace that challenge later. And I'm going to hold this to the side to see if there's any that we might be able to finish with this. And this particular savings challenge by Kate's Place Budget is receiving $4 today. So we can do these 4 circles here. And so now we should have $10, and I do not have a 10, but I can swap this out for a 5. So there's our 10. Okay, and then I want to just see if there's any other ones that are close to being finished or that we can finish with this $6. So no. We can finish this one by Bobby at Canadian Finance Journey. It needs 4. So we will go ahead and take 4 of this, finish this up, and this will be 32. So let me go ahead and make sure I have 32. So there's 20, 25, 30, 31, and 32. And then this is going to go back into the cash tray. So then this will be as condensed as I can do it at this present time. So that's fun. We got another one finished. So ring the bell there. And I have $2 left. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'll just add it to this one to finish up these two on this row here. So there's 1 and 2. Okay, so now in this one we should have 10. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm going to swap that for 2 5s. And yeah, that turned out really good. So let me make sure that I'm as condensed as I can be and that I have all of my 2s for next week. This is so disgusting. I'm going to see if I can get that back to the bank and swap in another one, because that's just gross. But there's our 2 for there. All right, this one I think is our 2 5s. Yes. This one has nothing. This I think had 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this one should have 10. It does. Okay. And then I need to find 3 more for next week, but I will do that here shortly. So today we finished 1, 2, 3, 4 savings challenges. That's fantastic. That is a great way to finish up May's last Christmas cash stuffing, I think anyway. That's really great. Woohoo! Let's ring the bell for that. Excellent. That is super fantastic. I do want to thank you for being here with me today and supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. Since I'm going to be losing my job, I really need to start pumping out more videos and getting more watch hours, getting more subscribers so I can start getting monetized again. It's like I am so, I don't want to worry about not having money, not having a job, but I think it's just human. It's just human of people to worry about things like that. But I know that whatever happens, it's because it's God's will and he will take care of us. He always has been able to provide. I know he will. And I need to stop worrying about it. So, yeah. But anyway, I will be back again. Tomorrow I'm going to be back because I'm going to be showing you all of my June savings challenges that I'm going to be doing, as well as doing some stuffing in my cash stash savings challenge. I'm super excited about that one because I feel like we're really going to get that done this month. And I know that there's only a few more days left, but I think it's going to happen. So until then, happy budgeting and take care.